631 horsepower, 4 liters, twin turbocharged V8, an SUV that seats 5, tows 3.5 tons, and starts at 144,555 euros. The Lamborghini Urus S makes 19 more horsepower. It costs close to 80,000 euros more to get in the door. That gap used to feel like the natural order of things. Filmed at the Brussels Motor Show, it doesn't anymore. The performance specification earns its look through deletion rather than addition. 23-inch Audi Sport wheels in the 6 double-branch Y design, black and aluminium, no chrome anywhere, fill arches that were already wide before the Shadow Look Plus pack, remove the last remaining brightness from the body. In Ascari Blue metallic, the blacked-out single-frame grille and flat badge treatment read as a conviction rather than a configuration choice. Standard RS Q8s announce themselves. The performance assumes you'll work it out. The roofline holds the same curve as the standard car, which makes the lowered planted wheel stance land harder against it. You stand next to this thing at the motor show, and the size takes a moment to process, not because it hides it, but because it doesn't bother advertising it. Every line on this exterior has a number behind it, and that number is coming next. I went looking for the cheap bits inside because at 144,000 euros there have to be some. The Sport S seats in black Valcona leather with blue contrast, stitching the exact blue from the exterior specification, hold you through corners without hardening into the punishing surface that makes most performance seats a long drive compromise. The MMI system is fast and requires no relearning from update to update. I've spent time in the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT's cabin at a significantly higher price point. The Porsche wins on tactile, feel the weight of every switch, the texture of every surface. The Audi wins on logic and layout. Both arguments are coherent, and neither one is wrong. What I found instead of cheap bits was one honest omission. Ventilation and massage for the front seats sit on the options list at 540 euros. You will add it. At this price, Audi should have included it without asking. 605 liters with the rear seats up. The adaptive air suspension lowers the load floor on demand, removing the step-up that most air-sprung performance SUVs build into every load cycle. Rear-wheel steering is standard on the performance specification. It doesn't make the car small. It makes the size forgettable, which is the correct outcome for a vehicle of this proportion. The most powerful internal combustion engine Audi has ever put into a production RS vehicle. 631 horsepower from a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with a mild hybrid system, managing delivery across 8 gears. 850 Newton-meters of torque, enough to visibly compress the rear of the car under hard acceleration, even with Quattro distributing the load across all 4 wheels. 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds, in something close to 2.5 tons. The electromechanical active roll stabilization is the reason that number makes physical sense. The car refuses to lean into corners the way its weight implies it should. And the gap between what your instincts expect and what actually happens is what makes it feel genuinely fast rather than just heavy. Ceramic brakes are standard on the performance specification. At this output, that is not an upgrade. It is the correct specification. And not offering it as standard at 631 horsepower would be the wrong answer. What Audi built around this engine takes longer to notice, but it matters more on day 300 than day 1. 144,555 euros. The Lamborghini Urus S approaches the 200s. The Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT opens close to 190,000 in most European markets, sharper driver dynamics, the same daily practicality, and 45,000 euros more to sit in it. At this specific number, the RS Q8 performance is the most complete argument in the hyper SUV segment for buyers who want the full package without the full penalty. Audi built the most powerful engine in RS history and priced it where the badge alone would have been enough to sell it. That kind of confidence earns your subscription. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.